welcome back, my Diva Squad and Hustle Gang, here for another video. I'm just letting y'all know about my Beyonce love story. So, if you love Beyonce, stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Arianna, aka Ari, aka AdotDiva. Welcome back to all my Diva Squad and Hustle Gang. If it's your first time here today, my name is Arianna, aka Ari, aka AdotDiva, and I do videos on optimal living. I also dabble a little bit into makeup, reviews, all things girly. It's a really mixed channel, but my biggest focus is optimal living. Today, however, we're gonna do a little bit of a partying. I'm talking about Beyonce, aka my most favorite artist, the most entertaining performer on the planet right now. So if you're a hater, you might want to switch it to the left, because that's all I'm going to be talking about in this video, my Beyonce love story. This is a challenge to all YouTubers out there, local and far. If you want to give your Beyonce love story, if you just want to follow my format and tell me when you first heard about her, when you first fell in love with her, and just, you know, a series of questions, your favorite video, favorite song, all that good stuff. So let's get started. I am in the beehive, but I'm not like one of the crazy ones though. I'm not gonna like punch you in the face if you call her ugly or something. But I have been known to argue on her behalf a little bit with some of my friends. Like, we just have really philosophical debates about her and all that stuff. Like, I most recently had a girlfriend talk about how she thinks that the majority of Beyonce's success comes from the fact that she's light-skinned. And I'm like, like, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, but I definitely don't agree with that one. I think it is a small percentage, a contribution to why she got hot popping, but the fact that she's still like a hot topic, a household name, and she's like almost 40, I don't think you can blame that on complexion. Like, it definitely has something to do with it in the beginning, but she's just a hard worker. She works extremely hard. So I just really don't like people trying to discredit my girl like that. We got you, B, we got you back. I feel like I'm personally a little late to the game as far as being a Beyonce fan. I, as a child, was obsessed with dancing, obsessed with forcing my cousins to do dances with me, and I was obsessed with Destiny's Child. Like, it was just everything. The music videos, the songs, it was just like 3 different personalities. They all had the matching outfits that weren't that matching. It was just everything to me from when I was in like 2nd grade all the way until high school. It was just everything. So when they had their little breakup and then Beyonce came out with her own single album, I was like, I hate her. I don't like her. It's because her daddy did everything. He messed all of them up, and, you know, I just don't like Beyonce now. That's crazy. So, honestly, did not like Beyonce her whole first album. I didn't like her again until I Am Sasha Fierce came out, and I was probably right about to finish high school in 2009. And when I saw the music video for Single Ladies, I was like, oh, snap. And then, like, watching the behind the scenes, knowing that she just gave her all blood, sweat, and tears, and she did that whole music video in one take. So if y'all didn't know that and you think you're in a beehive, you need to go check, because Single Ladies, the music video, is all one take. So if you haven't noticed that before, go watch it and pay attention. That was just amazing to me. It was just like everyone who was into dancing, that was just like everything. Like, oh my gosh, like that was beautiful. So that's when I started like believing in her again, and then like the whole album just eventually turned me into a super fan. Like, I love Diva. That music video, it was so hard. It was like, you know, I ain't a dude, but I got money and I go hard. And I was just like, yes, that's me. Like, I'm always working. Like, I'm always hustling. A diva is the female version of a hustler. I love it. Hence, AdotDiva was born. There you go. But that's pretty much my love story as far as when I first started being a Beyonce stan, and to this day, she's my girl. My favorite Beyonce song, so this is really hard because you got like hype songs. I'm gonna say my favorite singing song is definitely Beyonce SOS, Standing on the Sun. Like, I remember, I think that was like probably 2010 or somewhere around that time, when H&M had a little beach commercial and she was just chilling. That was like, oh snap, I love this song. And like, if you listen to the words, it's just like, if you have somebody in your life that you just love so much, it's just like everything about that song just makes you like think about them. So it always makes me think about my husband, who I met in high school. So that's like one of our top 3 songs for like if we were to make a wedding playlist, that'd be like the top 3 songs. So like when I actually went to Puerto Rico this summer to do our vows over, that was one of the 3 songs that was playing in the background while we did our vows and all that. So I love Beyonce SOS. My favorite dancing song, I'm gonna say Video Phone. It's so hype and like, I don't know, something about like the music. She's just like, it's raunchy, it's fun, it's hype. I love Video Phone. So you gotta go watch the music video. It's a fast, upbeat, really exciting song. So if you're feeling like, oh, I don't have any energy right now, I need to get some energy so I can get up and get some work done so I can clean my house, put on Video Phone, you will not be sorry. My favorite music video, I will say Video Phone is one of them, but I feel like I need to give a second one because that one, it's colors and it's very different, but I also love Grown Woman. And that's because of the dancing in there. Like, she just be getting hype with her little, like, that song is like one of my favorite music videos. I could probably watch that 20 times in a row and still want to watch it again and still catch something else every time I watch it. That's like one of her hypest songs. I love Grown Woman. My most motivating Beyonce song, even though this is not a Beyonce song, she's in it, but I love Lift Off. I believe that's Kanye West, or maybe it's Jay-Z and Kanye West. Maybe it was on Watch the Throne album. That's sad that I don't know what song it is or who the artist is for real, but I just love Beyonce's part. That song is very motivating. It's just saying, we're gonna take it to the moons, we're gonna take it to the stars. Like, it's very motivating. It makes me feel like, okay, I need to go make some money. I need to go get my life together. So that's the most motivating song, even though it's not by Beyonce. My favorite performances, whether they be live or DVD, I would have to say are definitely the I Am Sasha Fierce album or DVD. The I Am Sasha Fierce DVD was amazing. I have like so many different performances within that, but the whole DVD was great. It wasn't like one slow part that you could not like. It was just like hype. And even though it's one of her earlier performances, and you know she's always like, I look at the older shows and try to see what I can do better. Like, that was one of my favorites. I love her Speechless. I love the I think I'm crazy. I love that one. I love her Check On It with her big gold outfit and her like hair, and she like chewing the gum and being like ratchet, patting her hair. So what else? I also like the little part where it's like the little reggae melody and she like Murder She Wrote with the little green dress on and all the like the little black army men are like around her like dancing on the floor and stuff. That one was hype. Yeah, like I Am Sasha Fierce was everything to me. I feel like that's like my life album for Beyonce because it was like the time when I was like growing up and being on my own. I probably listened to that album more than anything my whole life, so it just really resonates with me. Also, like the On the Run tour, her and Jay-Z did together, the Paris one that was like on TV and stuff. That was definitely hype and different. I like when Beyonce does stuff that's like a little bit grown up, like a little bit raunchy, that you probably don't want your kids to watch, but that's still like fun and like spicy. Like, I just feel like that's her like rebelling all those years when she had like those albums that her dad wrote. So it's like she couldn't really like be too sexual, but like I like that she's like woman enough to like experiment with her sexuality but still keep it classy. Like, I love the Naughty Girl one where it was like the Bangladesh Indian music and it was her with her black smoky eyes, all the little ladies on the little ballet bar swinging their legs. That one was pretty dope. I wish they would have stretched that one out a little bit longer. So yeah, I love that one. And I also liked, I want to say it was the same one, On the Run tour, or was this Mrs. Carter? Oh god, this is so terrible that I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was On the Run because that's the one when she did, yeah, it was like back and forth, her and Jay-Z music. So I love when she did Ring the Alarm, and it was like, I kept saying something special about that song that I really liked. So I kind of like, I did my nerd thing and I researched what was going on behind the scenes. She actually mixed that song with this song called 521, and it's by this soft rock group called The Doors. And it's just like the way she mixed that together and made it work, It was like Jay-Z was turning around from something else and she's like, ring the alarm, I've been through this too long. And it just gets louder and louder, and like the stage is like thunder and red. It's just like all my senses are just like, wow, like I wish I was there. So I love that performance. Also love her one where it's like, If I Were a Boy. She also did that mix too with like a soft. I'm really into soft rock. That's not really a surprise because I like most of the stuff that, like, if you make it a little bit more like black or like urban, I love soft rock. Like if you ever heard Ty Tribbett's song, So Amazing, that's like basically a rock song, but you just be like so hyped, just like praising God, like, yeah. So I love that song. So I like those mixes that she had on the Run. Those are my favorite live performances, On the Run and I Am Sasha Fierce. Okay, now I'm gonna do some things that are like my least favorite. So if you call yourself a Beyonce fan, but you like every single thing she does, I think that you fake. There's nobody that you can agree 100% with something an artist does. Even an artist as amazing as Beyonce, she definitely has some stuff that I was like, eh. You know, you always have that one song on the album that you'll just like skip, you know, but so I would say my least favorite songs would definitely be Irreplaceable. I don't know, like when that song came on, it's just, I don't like the country vibe too. Like it was just like I don't know, something about it. I don't like Halo. I mean, Halo is a weird song. If I didn't skip it by a certain point, I just end up singing it and I like it, but normally I would just skip it because it's like, I like the faster music on, that's I Am Sasha Fierce. I like the faster music on that one too, so like when Halo comes on, I'm like, ugh. Also, If I Were a Boy, like, I actually like the music video way more than I like the song. The song is just like, I don't know, I can't get with it. She hasn't had a lot of songs that I don't like, honestly. Oh, the most recent one that I can't stand is the one, what's her country song on Formation? I can't even think of it. That's terrible. Let me go find it. So I really didn't care for Daddy Lessons either. It's really weird. I don't like country, but I like rock. So there you go. Speaking of Formation, my least favorite album would be Formation. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely a lot of good songs up there. I just felt like the musicality, it's so weird because like right before Beyonce made that album, I was outraged and upset about everything going on in the world with the black community and Black Lives Matters and Trayvon Martin and all that. And I was saying, why don't all the, you know, rappers and music entertainers and make a stand like Ray Charles did in Georgia? You know, why is no one doing anything? And then when Beyonce came out with Formation, I was like, oh, like, I'm so proud of her and I'm so glad that she actually like participated in what's going on in the world and she didn't just ignore it like a lot of artists out there. She's actually like caring about what's going on. And it's like, I don't know, I felt like the tingly feeling in the actual Formation video when it was like her in the water in the car and it was like, stop shooting us. Like, yes, Beyonce, thank you for that. But overall as an album, I kind of missed her being like girly love song. It was just like, it was too heavy for me and I wasn't so accepting towards it at the moment, but I'm so glad she did it. We having a little bit of mixed feelings too about the one that just came out, like the one with Ape up there. So I don't know. I know it was written by Amigos, so it was just weird to me because I'm getting older now and I'm not so much into like the heavy rap. Like I can take like the popular stuff that's on the radio, but I feel like at the same time that song was out, I was jamming to her and SZA and like all these deep, soulful, Gene Eco, all those people who were just doing like music for my age, and Beyonce's out here doing rap. It was a little weird, but still love her. Beyonce's still amazing. I still love a lot of songs on that album. So one of my favorite things about Beyonce is her exclusivity. Like she was just very, very private about her personal life in the beginning, and it was almost like for a long time people didn't even know that her and Jay-Z were married. Like they had a whole song together, like several songs, and people didn't even know. So that's one thing that I admire about her. Like I feel like that's me sometimes because my husband he's Jay-Z, because you will never see him on this channel. You will never hear about him and stuff except things that I tell you about him. So he definitely likes to keep to himself and keep out of the public eye. And I appreciate that about him most of the time. Like, I'm glad that he's not like out there just flirting with everybody. But, you know, I do think that was a very smart thing for her to do career-wise, and at least until they were married, where you got like people like Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills who were like engaged or pregnant or whatever, and they ended up breaking up. So like that could be very damaging to your career. So I think she was very smart and intentional about keeping her private life private for so long. So I like that she's exclusive, and I just like that she's always on the search for perfection, because it's like a bunch of personality type A's like us out there that just are always looking to improve, and I appreciate that about her. She works so hard. Like, people will look at her little documentaries and be like, oh yeah, well, it's like her husband, or was it her? Ooh, I feel rusty. I don't know any of this stuff. It was like a period on but Life is Such a Dream. It was a period where there was like 2 days for them to be together, and he flew all the way to her, or she flew all the way to him for like 24 hours. And it's like, that's hard to live like that. Like, that's a lot of self-sacrifice and delayed gratification. So I commend her for working hard. She's definitely a motivation every day, just looking up to her. And that wraps up my Beyonce love story. So again, I just want to send this challenge out to anybody on YouTube who wants to do the same thing. Beyonce love story is going to be the name of the challenge. I'm going to make a hashtag, all of that. Maybe Beyonce will see me and say hi, because I would just die. Like, hey Beyonce, can I get some tickets to your next performance? Hey, I invented this challenge for you. So here are the questions. I'm just going to grab my notepad. So if it looks like I'm looking down and reading my notepad, so y'all can like just copy the same formula. Or if you want to add more, go crazy. So I basically did, when I first heard about Beyonce, when I first turned into a member of the Beehive, I did my favorite songs, singing and dancing, my favorite music videos, my most motivating music videos / songs, and my favorite performances, my least favorite songs, my least favorite album, my favorite thing about Beyonce, and good luck to you. I hope that you guys do it. I hope it catches on. I hope it's hashtag trending. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Remember to wake up, pray, hustle, and repeat. Have a great day.